access to paid sick leave. Our government will introduce the Emergency Care Benefit, which will provide money every 2 weeks to workers who have to stay home. People will receive this benefit for 14 weeks for an amount comparable to what would be paid through EI. This applies to people who fall ill, people who've been placed in quarantine or have to self-isolate. It also applies to those who have to take care of a family member with COVID-19, but, as I said, fail to qualify for EI. If you lose your job and you do not qualify for EI, we will be introducing a COVID-19 emergency support benefit to help you. This will apply also to people who are self-employed and have to close shop because of the virus.
Are a form of transportation. Where is your relationship taking you? In your higher self? A relationship is to expose you to you. You are given an opportunity to face yourself. In the higher self, you're going to utilize a relationship for your mission. You're going to understand each other's astrological program, the compatibility report, and know the obstacles that which y'all have to have overcome to gain the experience and the wisdom that you need to gain to become God.
When coming into relationships, understand you are in a relationship with yourself. They're reflecting your higher parts of yourself and your lower parts of yourselves. Your higher self and your lower self.
Peace to the gods on chance. True love is understanding. I don't want a relationship solely based on strong sexual attraction. I want a relationship that is based in love. A relationship that is based in understanding. I want someone to know me for me. I want someone to know how to utilize me to maximize my strengths and make me the best version of myself. What we see in mass media is romanticism, fantasy. Masculine and feminine balance each other out. There needs to be that logic, that reason, and that emotion, that feeling. You need to know who you're exchanging energies with. Some people need to be loved from a distance. Love is giving someone exactly what they need when they need it. Some people might need space. Some people might need love, might need nurturing. Love is what you need. Love is what we all must come to. Through the teachings of the most honorable prophet Elihu the Christ, I have learned to love myself. I understand my astrological program. Life is sex, sacred energy exchange. The communication between you and your partner is absolutely vital. When you go into a relationship, you will be shown yourself. It is your ability to study and understand your debilitations, your demons, and overcome yourself to become God.
Now ask yourself, are you placing yourself around the right people? If you know better, you do better. The most honorable prophet, Elihu the Christ, is giving us the information that people are food as well. So are you getting the proper nourishment within your relationship? Keep in mind that the people you have around you are affecting you energetically.
Communication is an opportunity to heal. It is your ability to face yourself through your partner. Your partner will reveal to you how much you love yourself. Understand that communication is your opportunity to understand yourself. Communicate through any issues. Be vulnerable. Vulnerability is your true strength. It is your ability to overcome yourself through this relationship and to become God.
So remember to always create space to communicate. Be vulnerable with your partner so you can understand yourself. Reflect the light. I love myself.
Chopping Bambi. Chopping Bambi. Chop Bambi. So what's on your mind, Zoca?
I'm just laughing at I like how things change and you never know what's gonna happen.
Melina. She's an Aries in the 8th house. And her Sun, her Mars, your Saturn, Mercury. That's it. And with an Aquarius, Venus. So she is a warrior. She goes hard. She got masculine energy for real. But she uses that against me. And that energy is used to destroy me. So she becomes a weapon.
Right.
She becomes a weapon that can end up destroying a family. I don't think she agrees with you. Disagree?
No, I do agree. It's just when you're hearing things about yourself and why you're this way, it fucks you up a little bit. So yeah, I'm kind of like, damn, I've been hearing this, taking criticism and accepting it, oh my god, yeah, this is so right. Okay, I got shit to work on. I have things to do so I can be the best woman possible for me and my family. So
they want to know, number one, they say you're beautiful. Do you really want to be with Solar, Zoca? Be honest.
yes, I do.
Fat simple tongue. For real, and I mean, I can point her shit out, yeah. Well, I'm going to, you know. Sometimes there have been times in our relationship where I'll just like, I'll give up on her. I'll leave. I'll be like, man, fuck this. And I'll just leave. And I'll get away from her. I'll ignore her. I'll push her off to the side. But I realize that she represents a demographic. It's not just Zoca. She represents a generation. This is a generational curse. And instead of just leaving it, hiding it, and moving from it, or just cutting it off and moving it away, we gotta heal it. We gotta work on it. We gotta fix this shit. We have all the tools to do it. The most honorable prophet, Leo the Christ, gave us divine knowledge of self and MODs, morals and principles. How you can. I'm waiting for my wife, my other wife, better yet. I'm polygamous. What is a woman's job?
Feeling that one void is a lot more trauma or a toxic relationship. No growth. You have to be able to let this person go, but when this person is gone, that hole is open again. How are you going to be in a relationship, a non-toxic relationship, and not be holistic? You have to be. And holistic is just to be whole. God. Not a hole. Not a hole. Not a hole. Don't
But
be a
yeah,
hole.
my womb
Be a hole. Oh, not a hole, but a hole.
holy guacamole, holy moly.
For real.
I feel like I want to express that when going into relationships, they have to be an objective. You know, just as Baba G's teaches us. Like,
I just read that.
oh, that's what you were saying no to?
Oh, no, I didn't say no to that. Are you prepared for Zoca to leave?
Where am I going? Where else is there for me to go but to me?
Going back.
To the tropics. This is not about to run me out of here. Yeah. Just keep watching. I'm going.
Let Wildflower back in. I want to hear her talk some more.
Yeah, she was cool.
Okay, good.
I'm ready for...
Dandelions.
Alright, babe, come back. Wildflower, babe. Princess, you. Peace. Yeah, what was I just saying? This is so crazy because y'all like quiet, just looking like it. But yeah, basically, I just feel like each individual, like for every relationship or any time you're meeting another energy, you have to feel like, how can I be of service? You know, inevitably, if you are of service, you will receive something back from it. So like, if they're a unit already and you coming into it, Neyteri, you have to figure out how can you be of service not only to Sola, because you know you're thinking of how many ways can I serve the man, of course, but how can you serve your sister as well? And the same for you, Sola. How can you be of service to two women? You're not one, now you got two. And you know, for you as well, Zoca, how can you be of service, continue to be of service to Sola while off extending yourself to...
That's funny. Hey, there's no such thing as a wildflower.
All flowers are wild. Yeah, of course, but I'm just distinguishing that I'm not farm raised. I'm out here. I'm not in the grocery store. Being blown in the wind.
So you're an organic flower.
She's not in the grocery store.
Organic flower.
I bust through the con, no roots.
Wild is a whole other roof.
I'm so glad that you said that because that's exactly the point I was going to go into.
The nature flower.
Exactly the point I was going to get into before you came in. When I came into the relationship, I was like, all right, how can it be of service? Exactly. Immediately, we went into a meeting, like, all right, let me see about skin conditions, what I can do. There's oils around. There's a whole array of healing. But let me tell you something. Because something that I noticed, an energy that comes from you, it may not be conscious. It may not be conscious.
But you have to be aware of, even when you think you are being of service to someone, you have to have a sensitivity towards that person.
Of course.
You have to have a sensitivity. You may think that you are helping someone or serving because that's what you see fit, but no, you need to get to know that person. You get to know what are they receptive to. Not what can I just throw on them because it's a strength that I have. No.
You going into something I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that because I was just asked, do I have feelings for Neyteri? Right? Mm-hmm. Yes. I have feelings for my wives, yes. And the thing is, I know what love is. Love is understanding. I know that. I don't make decisions based on my feelings. I'll use the feelings because it's intelligence. They may have it enough, but I know them. I know them. I'm a master astrologist.
You have feelings for Neyteri, or you in love with the idea of the relationship?
Now, I have feelings for Neyteri. I've studied both of them heavy.
That's not what we said. Pat.
No, I can grab that easy.
I can go back. You're what I said.
I got you. Wait. Hold up. You know, all right, look. Okay, what she did was distasteful. When she came in,
And that has to be corrected in a very humbling, tasteful way. When you step into, because first impressions, they leave a taste in your mouth, and it's your work to always let that person. What? But it's a part of your responsibility to not hold a person to the first impression that they get, because it can be a good one or it can be a bad one, but everyone is ever changing, and so it's your responsibility, Zoca, to open yourself to someone offering a new part of themselves.
you hear what she just said?
So although did you hear it?
No. I got a sharp pain in my leg.
So I'm saying, first impressions, they weigh heavy on the way you continue to view someone.
That's
and
right.
it can be a good first impression, or they can be a bad first impression. But you have a responsibility. Every individual has a responsibility to allow the ever-changing of growth and how things reveal themselves, to accept it as it comes. Because just because someone presented themselves as one thing the very first time you met them, it could have been good or bad, they have an opportunity to always change that. So just because Neyteri presented herself in a way that was that wasn't graceful, entering into the approach to this relationship, you have to still your responsibility to leave it open for her to to show another side of herself, to show that everyone can make a mistake. Everyone can,
she's growing. She's on this path. She's on this path with me, so it's not like, okay, like that's what I used to do. I started saying, when people show you
Your peace to all of the gods who have chanced an opportunity, a new birth. I am not the same being I was yesterday because I have died. When you take it down to new cells, your cells die, and the amount of cells that die are 50 trillion cells a day. Every time you take it down, you're dying. You're transitioning. You're taking the codes that you have downloaded from the sun to the moon. Upload in the AM. UVB rays. Download in the PM. Satellite. So, with knowing, going through all of these different situations, they can be over and over again the same type of situation, or they can be similar, or it can be completely different. They're all correlating to a lesson you have to learn. You must learn something deeply about yourself. It's how to be emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature. And this is difficult for us because
self is to understand energy. To pursue self is spirituality. The most honorable melanated mystic Babaji teaches us that we are God. And we must come to this frequency. All knees shall bow and all tongues shall confess. All roads lead to the source. It is our ability to combat ourselves, our inner me, to apply the knowledge and become God.